Watching the silhouette from the candlelight, slipping and sliding a little more to the right. They say all the freaky bitches come out at night. Yeah, I'm the one that's full of fun, guaranteed to make you come. I'ma put it down for sure. Once you enter through the door, drop them drawers like you Denzel. I don't believe in snacks, you could get the whole meal. That's real.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Behind Closed Doors, y'all. I am Latoya Grove. How y'all doing tonight?
Thursday.
It's Thursday. Is it Thursday?
Father's Day edition.
Father's Day edition.
It's your man Crown Royal,
Oh man.
aka Papa Chula,
What?
aka Poppy,
When?
LK Big Daddy. You know everything that got to do with putting a baby in you. That's
Big
me.
baby?
Yeah, being somebody's daddy, father, whatever. That's me.
You don't want to be nobody's daddy.
I'm
please.
everybody's daddy. Trust
Oh
me.
my goodness, Crown. All right, y'all. So today we have an interesting topic for Father's Day, y'all. So me and Crown just was thinking about it, and we was like, this thought just came up, like, should you celebrate single mothers on Father's Day? Like, should you praise single mothers on Father's Day? Does that even sound right to you? Please, we want to know. Please, y'all. Is a phone number right down below, right, P? The phone number's there? Are we doing calls? Because I would like somebody to call in.
I don't want to talk to them.
I want to talk.
I
want
want
to
to talk to
to
them.
somebody. I do.
I don't want to, because they ain't got no good opinion.
Oh, wow.
They ain't got no good
You
opinion.
always talking crap about people.
No, well, if they want their opinion to be known, they should probably get their own show.
Oh, damn. Brown, you're horrible.
but
You're so damn
but in all
rude.
actuality, I have never met anybody, a woman that feels that way. But I have seen, and I don't even know if it's just trolls on social media or just somebody that's just like bitter to the end. But it's been over the years. People have been saying something like, I'm a mother and a father because I raised my kid and their father is not present and things of that nature. And I don't totally agree with that at all, but I thought it'd be an interesting topic. I
Yeah.
thought somebody probably have something to say about it.
But first, before we get to the main topic, y'all, we got a interesting
Open door topic.
open door
Or
topic.
door topic.
Open door topic for you guys. So we got this message right here. Crown done sent me, y'all, and I was like, I just couldn't believe it. So we're gonna read this message, y'all, and we want y'all to tell us y'all opinion. Okay, y'all? So we want to know what your opinion is. So just listen to it and let us know. You can even call in if you like. It should be a number down below. Make sure you give us a call.
Well,
So go ahead, Crown.
Actually,
Go ahead.
we got this. This is courtesy of the Shade Room off of Instagram. I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually watch that or look at that, follow it. But this was like one of those conversations that they took off their iPhone going back and forth, and it was very troubling to say. You ready?
Sure.
You got it. So we're going to read. I'm going to read the male texts, and you can read the female texts. You think you
Sure.
can do that?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's get it.
All right. So it starts off, hey, you checked into the hotel? Let me know what's going on. I called you 3 times. What the fuck?
I'm so sorry. I just checked in 30 minutes ago. My phone was charging because it died. I'm getting out the shower now.
Bet. I'm on my way to see you.
Huh?
What you mean, huh? I'm on the way to hang out with you. Is that an issue?
Hang out in what way?
Blank. So I'm going to say, Toya, we've been talking for 5.5 months. I flew you out here and got you a hotel. I want to see you. I want to see you, babe. Why you acting brand new?
It's late. I don't want company tonight. Is all. I'm tired. It's literally after midnight. I'm tired.
Oh,
Shit,
okay.
I want to go to bed.
Okay. I'll be over in the morning, then I'll let you sleep.
Would you? Are you?
Right. Then.
Okay. Over in the morning just to hang out as friends, right? As friends?
Can we FaceTime?
My phone's still charging. I can't talk right now. I just can't.
Why are you acting different? Do you not want to hang out? I didn't know we were just friends. I would not flown you out. I mean, I don't fuck my friends. We've been sending nudes and sexing on FaceTime. What am I missing here?
I feel like we're rushing things. I don't want to have sex or anything. Just hang out as friends, if that's okay. You're amazing and a good friend. I don't want to upset you.
Upset me? I'm livid. Like, I paid over $1,000 for you to come out here, and you just want to be friends. You know what? No worries. Since we just friends, I need my money back, $977.
I don't have that. Why are you acting this way? I just want to take things slow. Please don't be mean.
Take it slow. What you mean? Not not flying you out here. You played me. So you check out at 12 p.m. tomorrow. I'm canceling the other 2 days, and I'm canceling the flight back. You can figure it out on your own.
Wow. So this is how you treat people? I don't have money to get home. At least allow me to fly back. I'll check out tomorrow.
Nah, lose my number. Have a nice life.
I'm sorry. Wait, you blocked me? Please pick up. I don't got no money to get home. Help me, please. That was it. End scene. So let me know what y'all think of that, y'all. That little text message between a gentleman and a lady friend. I guess an ex-lady friend now, because basically, now I'm gonna let you go ahead and just put it all together, Crown, for the people.
All right, so I was thoroughly fucking confused by reading this thing, just because, like, and it may be because I'm a man of a certain age. It just don't sound like these people had conversations to the extent, like, you should have drawn up. Like, if you getting on a plane, you coming to see somebody, it should be known what's going down. I'm sorry if you sending nudes and y'all like on FaceTime having like video sex and this, that, and other. I'm saying as soon as this young lady accepted the plane ticket and the hotel stay and everything else, she got to know what's going down. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all got to be talking as though y'all in some type of romantic type of relationship. I don't know if any friends, quote unquote friends, is going to actually pay for somebody else to come visit them at all.
Right. I don't know who gonna go some damn where and don't have no goddamn money to get home. Who's gonna do that?
Well, she wasn't raised right.
She obviously wasn't raised right, because her mama must have damn sure ain't tell her don't go nowhere without no money in her pocket to get home at least. Like, come on now. You flew out to all the way to West Bumbleclot and then you can't get home. I'm just saying.
And then you want to play like I want to take it slow. We want to be friends. On the for real, these is all things that should have been discussed before you accepted that plane ticket.
Right.
And if you want to say we want to be just friends, like I can come out to chill, this, that, and other, then he still decide to fly you out. Then he ain't expecting to be like, not even to mention, you came in all late. Why he had to call you to make sure you made it there? If I'm flying you in somewhere, as soon as you turn your daggone phone on, it's a fault to let me know that you in there. Not even to mention, how the hell she check into the hotel? So obviously he must have put a hotel in her name.
Oh, maybe he left a key for her.
Left a key?
Maybe he could have left a key for her. People do that.
No. Right, but he had to sign. It was signed in for. Look, she
that's
playing
here
stupid.
nor there. She
playing stupid.
Right. You could put other people on the reservation. Because I remember when we did something, you left a key down. You can leave a key downstairs or whatever the case may be. So, all right.
Oh,
thank you, y'all, for tuning in to behind closed doors. Please, y'all, make sure y'all share the live. We want to get everybody's opinion and just get everybody in on this topic right now. So please make sure you share the live. Make sure y'all share the live to my page, Latoya_Grove, please. And I want to just get everybody in on the topic. Tyresha said she played herself. If a nigga fly you out, you know he wants something. And y'all been talking crazy. She knew what time it was. She sure did know what time it was. She knew it was give me some time. That's what time it was, and playing.
What
why is he a fool?
What Chris Tucker say back in the day? I ain't saying you gonna fuck me, but somebody in your house gonna fuck me. Somebody in your family owe me some pussy. I'm just saying. And we ain't negotiating out of court for a blowjob. I'm just saying. But this is just like, all right. But I'm gonna tell you this much, my man. I think he went a little bit crazy by like to the point where it's though not gonna let her go back home.
Right.
Cranston.
He did.
Because I'm only saying this for me. I'll be hot, this, that, another. But the fact is, if she in a strange town and she ain't got no way to get back home and she end up getting raped or killed or something like that, I couldn't be able to live with myself.
Is that other mic on? Because we want to get in on all of this. No? Okay. No. All right. So
but she said who's spending money on a stranger anyway?
he said who's spending money on a stranger anyway? But they've been talking for 5.5 months, FaceTiming, sexting, and all of that. Says she's a gold digger. You thought you knew her.
But we also gotta realize that this is a different day and age. We meet people that's across country or in different states, this, that, especially during the pandemic. If you meet online, like you can meet people online and it happens. Now I've met plenty of people online. I done had people fly in. I ain't never paid for them to fly or nothing like that. But
You ain't paying for chicks to fly in.
For what? For what? I mean, for what? For why? I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't got no money like that.
You ain't flying them in?
No, I ain't flying nobody in. I ain't got no money like that. Shit. I got 3 kids in college, man. Fuck that.
If she see a sucker take a lick, he's a clown. Well, she took a real lick. She ain't get a plane ticket home.
She ain't had no way to get herself home. So who
really taking a lick?
Who really is? And how did she? Somebody on the Instagram said she should have just said she was on her period. She could have just kind of played that game.
But then who is not going to schedule around that? Like if you really want to go there and have some fun or whatever, you schedule around the cycle.
Spoken like a true chick that knows she fucking on vacation.
Right. Yep.
I'm scheduling around my period.
Yep.
It don't make no sense. This got to be some old, young, in their 20s dumb shit. Because I couldn't see nobody that was grown that would actually fall for this dumb shit.
Oh, gosh.
And, no, it is. Because, especially, I'm telling you, she would at least had to pay for her ticket. Right. I can see my man taking care of the hotel or whatever, whining, dining, taking her out, showing her the town or whatever. But she just got to come up with for the ticket money. At least
the ticket money?
Yeah.
Plug Studio says she played him. He was a sucker. Free vacation. Not necessarily free vacation.
But he ain't getting that money back.
He not getting the money back.
He can say that dumb shit about, yo, I'm canceling the hotel and this, that. Yo, that money is gone.
You think he could sue her?
It's still going to be a hassle.
You think he could win?
Sue her for being stupid.
No, like catfishing?
Call the credit card company and get his money back.
Oh, he could call the credit card company to get the money back.
You know that.
Trust.
Yeah, I'm saying this. You can, but it's a hassle. It's gonna be a. But all right, say for instance, now with the flight, flight back, he might be able to cancel, but all he's gonna do is get credit to go on another trip. That's just a credit.
He could bring in another chick.
You can't get that hotel back.
I don't think you
get the security deposit back.
No, you can get the hotel.
The other 2 days, how you gonna get the other 2 days?
Reverse the whole transaction.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it before.
Oh, and say you cancel. Well, you know what?
You can.
The day she stayed?
No.
We're gonna talk that.
No, he right. She right. No. And we having this discussion on the video, but this is fuck. You right. You know what you get hit? You can always cancel the extra days. You always get hit for the first night. If you cancel.
I have canceled I've stayed in hotels and canceled the whole goddamn stay.
Well, you made it
lucky.
You made a
He was lucky with that one.
You made a stink. And you had that hair on too, so they was really scared. That's what it was. You acted black. That's all it was. I got you.
No. Eric, hello. She probably was trying to double
and
dip
this is what I thought too.
Another dude
really
in town, and shit went sideways.
Because when I read it, Eric, you caught up. He was paying attention because why she didn't call my man when she got into town.
Right.
And then this you on this like she couldn't FaceTime him. He like, yo, turn your FaceTime on. And she like, oh, my phone is still charging. Yo, let me find out she came in town and she had another dude up in the same town.
Right.
She is like, oh, you live in the same town as so and so. So she was getting. See, that's some Camden shit.
All right, Eric, can you please share the live so we can get other people in on this topic right now? Because it's gonna be a very interesting topic. Yes, thank you so much. It's gonna be a very interesting topic tonight, y'all. We want to know, how do you feel about this topic, y'all? And a lot of people is really touchy about this subject right now. Some people think, hey, I've been here for this kid most of the kid life with no daddy. I'm the mama and the daddy. Okay, do you think single mothers should get praised on Father's Day? We want to know what you think. We want to know. If you want to call in, please. Who got the balls to call in? I want to know.
I want to know.
I want y'all to call. The number is right down below. I need somebody to call. Please call in. Come on.
I need one woman.
Call in,
please.
She
should get praised on Father's Day.
What's that number, P? For I could tell the people on IG as well. Hold on, y'all, because I forgot the number. 302 3534. 302-312-3534. We want everybody's opinion right now. I want y'all to call in and let me know what you think of this topic today, y'all. All right, please call in and just let us know what's on your mind. All right. Plug Studio said, no, I need a babysitter.
That's a whole nother thing. I'm gonna get into
babysitter.
that. I'm gonna get into that.
Get into it right now.
No. I'm gonna get. No, because
no, get into it right
now.
No,
because it got something to do with the speak on the topic. Because I've been reading a lot of articles that's been written. It's a lot of women out there, and I don't know, rightly so or not. They got a problem about giving fathers praise on quote unquote doing things that they say just supposed to come naturally as a parent. And I say to that, you right. But it's not father's fault. It's society's fault, and it's your fault for making it seem like for a man to change a diaper and to actually parent their child is like a big deal. And it's like, just like when the person say, I need a baby, you ain't babysitting if it's your kid.
You ain't babysitting if it's your kid.
You doing your job.
You not.
But society has put it as where as though actually being a good father is a whole big deal. And it's not a
responsibility. Yes, it's not a big deal. It's a responsibility. Parenting is not.
It's doing your job, and that's what I've always said for the last 20-something years. I just do my job. I ain't no great. I ain't no bad. I just do my job. But anyway.
Okay. He said parenting is not natural. It's taught.
You gotta learn it.
You have to learn. This is nobody.
It
ain't really teaching this.
Man,
thing.
fuck all them books out there about parenting. Ain't none of that shit right. Because everybody's kid is different.
Your kid about 12 goddamn months, and you still telling me to just give my kid some damn milk. Come on now.
And I ain't even gonna talk about. My kid needs to eat. And I ain't even gonna get on to the fact that what I always say, y'all don't love everybody don't love kids. Y'all love y'all kids.
That's true.
You just love your kids. I don't give a fuck if you work. Wait. It's a very special way. Fuck them kids.
Crown, half of them don't even love their own kids.
Well, that's too.
Some of y'all don't even love y'all own kids.
Well, you know what? We going on. We going
off. We going off.
On the
tangent. Right, let's bring it on back. Let's bring it on back.
But we can go to the video.
Okay.
And then we can come back.
So we're going to go to the video, y'all, please. If you have any videos you want to submit, go to submissions@plugstudionetwork.com and send us your video, please. We're not going to put any video on the network, y'all. We're not going to put any video on Plug Studio Network, all right? Because if it's looking trashy and stuff, I don't want to play it.
If you cute, you getting played. She lying.
He don't even check the email, so it don't even matter what he say.
I sure don't.
So
I'm just trying to get some more titties involved. That's all.
He want to see ass and titties. So please do that for Crown Royal. I'm sick of him already. All right. You know what? This is what your mama be talking about. Stop.
You bringing my mama in this? Don't be my mama in the
She gonna be
shit.
mad. Like, come on, she
Don't
can't
be
even
my-
watch it.
don't be
You
my
acting
mama
up
into
all the
nothing.
time. All right, so y'all, we're gonna go to T Stacks Cross Me.
When that nigga cross me, boy, love me. When that nigga cross me, boy, love me. We even hit the trap house with the shotty. We screen ride or die, now you behind me. Now you behind me. When that nigga cross me, boy, love me. We even hit the trap house with the shotty. We screen ride or die, now you behind me. Now you behind me. Closest niggas hating, they ain't talking about it. Breaking bread with the rats, they set your crumbs for around you. How'd I trust this nigga, never making moves without you? But you was shicey sneaking plays, you was stupid wildin'. Iffy nigga, I was never supposed to worry about you. The gang said you talking, damn, I swore it wasn't true. But you tricked me, nigga. This shit hate, cause you lazy, I don't get it, nigga. Moving funny, switch the ways, acting different, nigga. My past was trigger, you so goofy, I ain't feeling it. The way you hurt me, caught me slipping, I can't deal with it. We was thicker than some blood, now it's liquid shit. The way you had your shorty line, I could've killed the bitch. I'm sick of it, I put you on and now it's fuck this shit. You was chillin' with the ops, I know they hate me really. Now you begging, pleading, screaming, come and kill this nigga. I'm done believing all the lies, I can't believe you tripping. Through all the ups and downs, I came through for you. Intentions wasn't pure, don't feel a damn thing for you. Sorry, sucker, this the ending for you. And I'm tired of people acting like I'm careless. When a nigga cross me, boy, love me. We even hit the trap house with the shotty. We screen ride or die, now you behind me. Now you behind me. When that nigga cross me, boy, love me. We even hit the trap house with the shotty. We screen ride or die, now you behind me. Now you behind me. Can't care too much, they think you soft, I ain't with the shit. You burned the real and how you feelin', nigga, this is it. I hope you starving, I won't feed you, you can drink my piss. These hollow tips patiently waiting just to split your wig. Brain matter, splatter, picture hers in a timely manner. Wrote your eulogy inside it, it had snake plaster. Thought this friendship would've lasted, but it turned tragic. I'd rather see you in the grave or burn your ass. When that nigga cross me, boy, love me. We even hit the trap house with the shotty. We screen ride or die, now you behind me. Now you behind me. When that nigga cross me, boy, love me. We even hit the trap house with the shotty. We screen ride or die, now you behind me. Now you behind me.
We ain't gonna be taking that shade and the light skin and shit up in here. I'm just trying to tell you because like.
Cause you light skin?
No, because it ain't even about me.
Cause you're light skin?
But
You're high
I'm
yellow.
real light skin.
You real light skin, I know.
You see,
think
I'm
you lighter
real
than
light
me.
skin. You see,
He lighter than me.
yeah.
And
What we talking about?
Give me a crown. That's what we talk about.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
You lighter.
Scene.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we're back. Thank you for tuning in to Behind Closed Doors. Please, guys, make sure you share the live. Share the live on IG. Share the live on Facebook. Share the live on YouTube. Share the live wherever you at. You on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the pages, y'all. You on Facebook. Make sure you like the page so you don't miss none of this great content that we are bringing to you from Plug Studio Network, y'all. All right, so make sure you follow all these pages, y'all. There's so much going on, y'all. We got so much coming up for y'all soon. Got parties and a whole bunch of things coming up soon. So we're going to keep y'all updated on that stuff. There's a lot of things going on. So we don't want y'all to miss it. All right?
Miss what?
All the information, Crown. Did you just miss everything I said?
Oh, I don't listen to half the shit you said. Come on. What we talking about? The topic. Just to
You
speak
talk
on the
to them,
topic.
'cause I
Just
ain't
to speak
listening
on
to
it.
you.
Speak on the topic. So single mothers
Get praised on Father's Day.
because it's Father's Day in 3 days. All right. I'm gonna come out and just be like, I don't think a woman, even though she's a single mother, should be any praise on Father's Day.
I don't think so.
I don't think so at all. And like I said, I've never met a woman in person that feels this way. I just see it a lot of times on social media, and I don't know if they're trolls, but just like you sent me, what was that article you sent me the other night about somebody said it was a woman, she put in she put in that she felt as though she was
Get a gift?
She should
Is this
get
the one we talking about?
she should have got praise
Pull it
on
up.
Father's
Let's,
Day
let me read
because she had their sons 4 days out of the week, and he living lavish with his new chick. So she should be getting praise for Father's Day because she got the kids 4 days out of the week.
And what does that mean? Like, what is this?
As far as I know, if she got the kids 4 days out of the week, that means he got the kids 3 days out of the week. That sounds like joint custody to me.
Sounds like joint custody.
That's where I come from. That's joint custody. And when somebody pushed the lady and said, "Well, who's paying child support?" She said, "What does that have to do with anything?" Right. Oh, right. Exactly. Because if you got a kid 4 nights out of the week and they got them 3 nights a week, ain't nobody getting child support because that's joint custody.
Right.
So he doing it. He doing his part.
Okay, you're right.
But the fact is, some people, I feel as though women that are bitter because they have problems with the dad and they whatever.
They bitter?
Some people, yes, you got to be bitter.
He bitter?
You have to be. Yo, you can be bitter all you want, but don't take claims. A woman can't. It's not the same raising anybody as a father. We are 2 different species. We think of things 2 different ways.
Okay, you cannot be a mother. Okay, and
That's
then when Father's Day come, you want your flowers. You want to be taken out. That is not your day. Mother's Day is for mothers, and Father's Day is for fathers.
What's my man trying
okay?
to point?
Who?
Two things.
2 things.
2 things. What?
Can a woman technically be a father? And 2, how do you define a father?
Can a woman be a father?
And how do you define a father?
Well, see, this
Like,
the whole.
Is it a gender-based celebration? Is what I'm saying.
But that's the problem with the.
And that's what it studs for.
And that's
Okay, so do you consider yourself to play that father? Do you consider yourself to play that father role, or are you being called dad, or are you being called mom? To me,
But is it a role
like,
that's interchangeable? Can you now just become a father because you're any gender? Is what I'm saying.
okay.
Is it gender-based?
Now we're doing galaxy brain. But no. I'm going to touch on this. I'm going to touch on this because I think it was very interesting. We got a somebody sent a post on the page, and they said, in all actuality, maybe it should be called Parent Day or Guardian Day.
Yeah.
Because what do you do if you are a gay lesbian couple and you are raising children, or you don't actually subscribe to normal gender roles? Won't we just call it parent or guardian days? And
right? Why do you have to separate them? You're a parent, and that's it.
Maybe it's something that's something, and that's something to think about moving forward.
Roles, because we all know a woman cannot raise a man. That's why there are role specifications.
But see, that's stereotypical, and see this person the same, and you probably saying the same way.
Raise a man if he is non-binary.
That's different, but you're not gonna know that until the child gets a certain age.
You know that when the child young.
Yeah, but I'm saying in a sense, whereas though, if you wanted to use in traditional ways, then it's different. Everybody is going to be, but all right. For instance,
Father is a male parent. That's the definition.
Okay, but this is the thing that I'm going.
Father is a male parent.
Yes, but I'm gonna go attack the single. This is for me attacking the single mothers. Majority of single mothers do not do it on their own. You still have a lot of times there is a male figure in their people's lives. Even it could be an uncle, it could be a neighbor, it could be a grandfather. A lot of times, or it could even be a teacher. It's a lot. I always say, at least when I was growing up.
Eric said, unless you Bruce Jenner.
Unless you Bruce Jenner. That was a ha-ha moment.
It was a ha-ha moment.
But everybody, a lot of times in child rearing, Nobody does anything on alone. It takes a village.
You both.
It takes a village. And so whereas though you automatically, you can't be considered, that's just like me saying I raised my sons alone, and I didn't. I wasn't their mother and father. They had a mother. But I didn't sit there and say I raised on my own, because I didn't. Because I had help with that too. So that's no matter what, we never on an island. We always have somebody. So, but on the same instance, last month I wasn't looking for no flowers for Mother's Day.
Greg, we gotta
That's
comment.
a transition. I was gonna say, how come you don't see single fathers ever wanting praise for Mother's Day?
Right,
because
they
be associated
right.
with that pronoun because they think it's a gay stance.
No, that's not the thing. I don't want to. Half the time, I don't even want to be associated with. I don't even want to be associated with Father's Day, because the bottom line is, if you are a good parent, you just think you're doing your job.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
You don't want no praise.
Right.
All you do is you spend 18 years of their life trying to make good people. You hope they don't turn out to be daggone murderers and killers and just fucking idiots. You just want them. I always told my kids, I just hope when you grow up, you don't end up on the couch because of me. If you end up on the couch and say it's because of me, I failed. That's it. You just want to be. But on the same instance, I always cherish the fact that there are a lot of women out there that are strong single mothers, but they don't automatically always do it on their own. They have family members. They have some type of help.
But majority of the time, yes, I understand.
We can't do anything on our own. Period. But to take all I say is when there's a woman out there trying to get praise on this particular quote unquote holiday coming up this week, you are just bitter because you decided or you made a mistake or the guy that you ended up with was a fuck and and couldn't take, and they fucked you and they decided they didn't want to take care of no kids with you. And I'm sorry. Things do change. But that don't mean it's bad enough every time somebody get up at a goddamn award show or they daggone show up at a goddamn NFL or NBA draft, they say, I want to thank my mother first. I don't never hear nobody say they want to thank their daddy. And half the time they daddy be in their life, but we don't even know it. Because all they doing is always thanking their mama.
Is that true? Is that right? Okay.
You know,
the one thing that I hate about Father's Day in social media, oh my gosh. And you just see the women on there like, Happy Father's Day to me. I hate that. I just want to go off on all of them. Sorry.
Not even to mention,
I just want to go off on all of you.
Restaurants ain't sold out on Father's Day.
No, for Mother's Day it is. Right.
You can't get no table on Mother's Day.
Table on Mother's Day. Just sit wherever you want. It's just.
Now that's it. I know y'all probably sitting there like I'm being bitter now, cause I is.
No, it's true. I went to the restaurant the other day. She was like, "Yeah, Mother's Day is packed here, but Father's Day,
sit
wherever you want."
All male winners.
You gotta. They try to make it seem like, and this is the problem. And I was reading an article, and I wanted to touch on this a little bit. Whereas though this article was basically stating that they think it's actually a negative when people actually praise fathers for doing normal things.
Right.
Like actually taking their kids to doctor's appointments or actually like strapping them up and having them like on their chest and taking care. And I don't think that's dad's fault. That's society's fault. Because they chose these stupid ass gender roles that we don't actually conform to anymore. It's plenty of men that are good parents and they choose to be good parents instead of actually being not involved in knowing, their kids' teacher's name, their doctor's appointments and things like that. These are things that we actually take that's like important now. And they make it seem like it's a great defeat. And a lot of women are saying, we never get praised for doing these things. It was just our job. Right. But a lot of times men don't want that praise. It's hoisted towards them because for for all these daggone centuries and thousands of years, the men didn't take house things seriously. I know daggone people that's married to this day, and they show this, that 70% of working mothers, out of the 70% of working mothers, more than half of them still have to do laundry in the house, and they still have to cook on a nightly basis when they are married to and they are working mothers. So what does that say about society? We not actually pushing it where as though it's still real true equality, where as though if you in the husband-wife dynamic, that they're splitting those home duties. So when you do see a father taking, time with their kids and doing what they're supposed to do, everybody's just like always smiling, this, that, and other. And you know what? It's sad, but true, because before I had kids, I had my nephew. I used to take my nephew to the mall. He was real young. I used to push him around in the cart. Oh, yeah. Used to get mad. Man, you know how many numbers I used to get? They asked where his mother is. I was like, yo, she died of a drug overdose.
Oh, you my God.
I'm just saying. But I'm used to, it'd be the most, they would say the most attractive thing on a man was if they was taking care of they see them taking care of the kids. And that's something to say, something really sorry about society, that we just really believe that men don't take care of their children.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. It's very rare. It's very rare.
It's not very rare. It's rare.
Okay, it's rare that I really don't see it.
Well, you shouldn't have been brought up in New York where you got a bunch of no good Negroes.
Oh shit.
That don't take care of their kids.
Oh,
well, I'm just saying. You haven't seen it. I'm telling you like this. I got five. I have five male cousins that all either had custody or always had taken care of the kids. That's my whole generation.
Right.
Whereas though they done had custody of their kids. So
right.
I'm sitting there saying I don't know people that are of my generation that's in my family that has not been good fathers.
Right.
It's the total opposite for me.
I think sometimes women get it confused. They don't realize there are single dads out here that's taking care of their kids. There are single dads out here, ladies. It's not only a single mama thing. There are women out here that don't want to take care of their kids. Well, who don't take care of their kids as well. I'm not going to say they don't want to.
See, and Pierre says this, the men in my family take care of their kids and they have custody.
That's great. That's great.
But you know what? Nobody actually says that. So whereas though we always get caught with the deadbeat situation and the guys that that turn their back on children. It's sad. And a lot of times, like I said, the men that do right, they don't want praise, but it seems it's so daggone desperate and sad that we just don't even like notify that it's more normal than what we make it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I tell people all the time, people lose their mind when they think that, oh my God, this woman, she don't got her kids. The father got the kids. Maybe he's a better parent than her.
Maybe.
Just because you push a kid out your vagina don't mean you supposed to be a parent.
Right.
I'm the same thing. Whereas though, just because you may make a baby don't mean you supposed to raise a baby.
Don't mean you could take care of a baby, all right?
It's two different
Everyone
things.
don't have that motherly instinct.
And sometimes it has to grow with you.
Right.
Because just because I learned how to be a better dad. I didn't know my kids doctors and all that stuff, but once me and their mom separated, I learned that stuff.
Right.
And sometimes you have to.
You had to learn. Sometimes you had no choice but to learn. People do or die.
She said I was raised by my uncle. He raised a lot of kids in the family. See, there you go. And that person, that uncle, was probably really your father figure. You know what I mean? And you probably have a lot of times, and that's what we get. I know plenty of people that's an uncle or aunt that wind up being their parents, and they think of them that they're your parents.
Okay.
That's why I said it biologically, and you know, it don't mean nothing. But it's on the same aspect about for this. It's no way, and I'm sorry if for any woman that gets to the point where as though she's doing. I know it's difficult and it's hard to raise a child. It's not a one person's responsibility, and if we actually really think about it, you're really not. Most of us are not really doing it on our own, which I already stated.
Right.
If you, because you probably got a mother, or you got some parents, or you got some friends that chip in with babysitting and everything else, or help, or you may live with somebody. You're really not doing it on your own now. And obviously, just like a man can't be a mother because we don't have those instincts, a woman can't be a father.
A woman cannot be a father. I don't think she could play the father role. You're the mother. You're the mother. Why do you feel that you need to get the title of father as well? Because you're taking care of a child on your own. Because you're by yourself with a child. So you're gonna play a father role too. You cannot do that. I hate when women do that. I really do.
Where do you think it comes from?
That why they do it?
Yeah.
I just feel that they feel abandoned maybe from the kid's father. And then some of them are bitter too. They feel, oh, he ain't here. He ain't been here all these years. I'm playing mommy and daddy. No, you're just playing mom. That's your job. If the dad is not there, you're still gonna be mom. Cause what if the dad died? You still gonna wanna have that father role? No. You mother, you mommy or daddy. Mother's Day or Father's Day. That's it. You're not getting both. That's it.
How about we just don't nobody get none of it?
Nobody get none of it. I could care less. I could really care less. Honestly, like with the last person that I sent you this the message said have like a parent day. Why
like the guardian day.
Like a guardian day. I like that. You know what I mean? Why do you gotta split things up all the time? I can't stand it. But can you play another video, P? Tobosha's video? Let it out.
Why do we need a day?
We're gonna go.
I'm a mother every day.
Exactly. Right. He said, "Why do we need a day? I'm a mother every day. You're a mother regardless if that man is there or not. You're still a mother, and you got Mother's Day.
Hey, I think
That's it.
I think you are a mother.
So we're gonna
every
go
day.
to Tobosha's.
Use a mother.
Okay. What?
Use.
You know, I really appreciate everything I have in my life, you know. I know sometimes I'll be in a more joyous mood and everything. You know, life be fucked up sometimes. It's fucked up out here. Maybe not for me, but for some people that I know sometimes, you know. I just want people to be blessed, you know. Courage. How many niggas in your circle that keep it real? How many niggas in your corner for you will kill? How many niggas in your circle for you will die? Some niggas in your corner will betray you and lie. My nigga, all I'm saying is watch your back at all time. Cause life is trying to hit you from the side that is blind. I'm just trying to help you stay awake and open your eyes. I'm trying to open your eyes. Cause I ain't got no worries, I got blessings. And I don't count no losses, I count blessings. So I don't got no worries, I got blessings. And I don't count no losses, I count. How many niggas in your circle that keep it real? How many niggas in your corner for you will kill? How many niggas in your circle for you will die? Some niggas in your corner will betray you and lie. Who's that creeping through my window? Niggas hating on me cause they went slow. No cat dog, but they red like Winslow. Hating on me cause you see me getting pesos. And you see me touching down on the end zone. Fucking on your crush, put you in the friend zone. And your bitch probably got me on her ringtone. So you better not creep through my window. Yeah. And I'm back with my bully. For that trade fund, I had to pull it on my hoodie. Looking for a Sierra, I'm trying to get the goodies. Got my hand in her cookie jar. And I'ma set the bar. And she gon' set it off. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm so sick of y'all. And I ain't talking about papers, I'ma hit it raw. R.I.P. Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you. And I ain't scared of y'all. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to lay low. Shorty holy with the head like a halo. If she loyal, she gon' do what I slow. And that's a case closed, I'm killing all these rappers. Big bang, bro, I'm feeling like a trapper. Got a big booty bitch, and she know she got the clapper. Can trust these niggas nowadays, they all actors. Who's that cribbing through my window? Niggas hating on me cause they went slow. No cat dog, but they rap like Winslow. Hating on me cause you see me getting pesos. And you see me touching down on the end zone. Fucking on your crush, put you in the friend zone. And your bitch probably got me on her ringtone. So you better not creep through my window.
I'm driven so get over. Boy, I thought I told you, I'm back hard of a lion with cold shoulders. If you think you built our bulldozer, losing all composure. Sauce drip heavy like venom out of Cobra. 10 seconds and it's over. Young 302 soldier residing out of Dover. Got a hard hit, my nigga holding like 4 boulders. Take a seat and let me coach you. Better get it while it's hot. Sauce tasting like Folgers. Got your bitch and got that Mac while counting cheese. Feeling like Stofers. Better be careful when I approach you. Hit you with that baseball crack. Grand slam, send me Sosa. I'm drippy like a cut without a coaster. My nigga with the blicky tucker put you on the poster. Cause the way I damaged the street. Got him shoot like Brandon as a beast. Feel like the way I brandish the heat, capiche.
Who's that cribbing through my window? Niggas hating on me cause they went slow. No cat dog, but they rap like Winslow. Hating on me cause you see me getting pesos. And you see me touching down on the end zone. Fucking on your crush, put you in the friend zone. And your bitch probably got me on her ringtone. So you better not creep through my window. Yeah.
We back?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Crown. I'm share this video. Talk to the people. I'm just sharing.
I don't know what video we just played.
What was the name of it?
Yeah,
CTW.
CTW.
Okay. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for coming back and tuning in. Y'all make sure you share the live. Welcome to Behind Closed Doors, y'all. This is a very interesting topic we're having tonight. Should single moms get praised on Father's Day? We want to know what you think, guys. Tune in, call in. The number is at the bottom of the screen. We want to know your opinion and your thoughts, y'all. What's going on? Let us know.
I'm to the point where as though I think anybody that actually believes in this is just somebody that doesn't. It's just selfish. They just literally selfish on their own, and to the point where as though they just think that them being a parent and them being a single parent is like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. And no, because the simple, I don't see, if you want to take away from, I'm such a great parent that I am 2 parents in one.
Right.
You are so disillusioned about your own greatness. Mm-hmm. You're a narcissist to believe that you are so great a parent that you are basically 2 parents rolled up into one.
Right.
And I learned this personally when I became a single parent. I couldn't be their mom. Mm-hmm. I couldn't because I don't have the instinct. The only thing that I learned what I needed to do in that scenario is sometimes know how to not be the disciplinarian all the time and learn how to listen and talk to them more and be more sensitive to what they had to say instead of automatically just being. A lot of times, I think that's a part of the problem when we do a tag team and we do usually one parent is like, you know, the good cop, bad cop scenario. And it's rather tough to do that.
Now you
to
gotta
be both cops.
Both cops. Gotta be good and bad cop.
But it's not the mother role, because in some situations the bad cop in the house is the mom and the good cop is the dad.
Right.
So it was more as though it's not about the gender, it's just like, yo, I had to learn how to be know how to be the good cop too, because I was always just the bad cop. Mm-hmm. But I still didn't want to take anything away from their mom.
Right.
Because they're integral. She's an integral part of who they are.
She's the mom.
And the same thing is whereas though, I think in a lot of times, no matter what, even if through DNA, sometimes people still wind up being like their fathers, and that even pisses these moms off. And they would say it to them and
Look
make
like
it real.
your goddamn daddy.
Or you act like them, but this
You
that
act
another.
like your goddamn daddy.
And that's
That's true.
unfair too.
Yeah.
It's just
Like you done spoke badly about the parent, and then you gonna tell me I'm like them? Like, so bringing their self-esteem
yeah.
totally down.
But
They don't know what they're doing to these kids.
no, and I think actually
Raphael, hey
moving
Raphael.
forward,
Raphael said yes, just like a single dad should get something on Mother's Day. You think? I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
so.
we
'Cause
don't.
wait,
wait, are you saying?
are you saying dad should get something? Single dad should get something on Mother's Day?
No, yeah. Are you saying single moms should get praise on Father's Day?
Is that what you're saying,
Because I mean,
Raphael? Because I don't agree with that.
well, yeah, but if that's what I'm trying.
If that's how you feel, that's
all
how
right,
you feel. But
I'm
I don't
trying to
agree.
see if that's what he meant.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant. But Raphael, let us know what you meant. Yo. Please share the live, share the live, share the live. Let's get some people in on this topic tonight.
we
We got a couple more minutes,
couple
and
more
we
minutes.
about to be out of here, y'all.
Yeah, but
we
we need
gonna
to,
see y'all next Thursday.
We need to talk about next week's topic.
Go ahead.
But next week's topic.
What age should? What was
No,
it?
basically
Go
what
ahead.
we talking about. Next week's topic is going to be interesting because it's near and dear to everybody's heart. If
What
you
age?
if you are a parent of a certain
Right.
age,
Kick
at
'em
what
out.
at what point is it time for your adult child
To
to
leave the house.
home?
What point is it okay for the
Adult
child
child.
to leave the home? We're talking about over 18 years
Over
old,
18,
y'all.
and
All right.
because I mean, at a certain point, we can't be having that 30-year-old live in the basement.
Right.
Just still.
Like, are you enabling them?
Are you
Like, come
enabling
on
it?
now.
And what are we doing? And this is an interesting topic because I feel as though, and this is I'm gonna get on my high horse here, and this is when I'm going to attack some of you single mothers again. I think a lot of times single mothers actually enable their children to stay in the home too long, especially with their sons by babying them.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point,
daughters too.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm just going to talk about how you just sometimes they enable. Moms are different with their sons. They just enable them, and in some aspects they disable their growth by not giving them the life skills to actually live on their own, not knowing how to cook for themselves and clean and actually wash their own clothes.
Right. They just do everything for them. Like,
so it's where as though it's in a scenario when as though you just basically when they leave you, they got to go find somebody else to do these things for them.
Right.
So, and at a certain point, you don't actually give them the skills to actually ever be able to leave your home.
Right.
Not forcing them to, at a certain point when they become of a certain age, go out and get a job.
Yes.
Or if they are adult, if they are an adult child still living in your home, when is it where as though you actually say you need to put in on this cable bill, you need to be paying me something for living here, so you can actually teach them the ideal that nothing in this world is for free.
Nothing. Nothing is free.
When is it ever okay for a parent and child to live together? Period. Never, because I will always tell this, and this is the way I raise.
Of your house.
Children are terrorists. You should not negotiate with terrorists. Your only job as a parent is to make sure that they do not kill themselves. Because all they're going to do is try to stick their finger in something, jump over something, drown, or break something.
Yeah.
Your job is to keep them alive. But they are not on your side.
They're not.
Your children are not your friends. They don't love you.
They don't love
They
you?
only want what you can get from them.
Wow.
At a certain point, they learn how to respect you, and they realize that they love you because you love them when they get older. Before that, they are just there to make sure you. Why aren't you giving me McDonald's? Why aren't you getting me video games? Why aren't you doing this to me? They are daggone terrorists, and they need to be stopped. I am not my children's friends. My children should and always wanted to be afraid of me, because guess what? Fear is a good emotion to have from your children, because then they do what they supposed to do. And guess what? My kids ain't never say what or how to me. That was a whole nother thing on what black people take seriously from last week. I should have been that what and how. We don't do what and how. It's yes or you getting punched in the daggone chops. That's how I was brought up. You say yes. Ain't no what or how.
Huh?
Women believe that they should get the praises where the men out there that would be teaching that a little girl to take care of home as well as teaching. I don't know about that.
Wait.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I
Wait.
don't know if
It's Raphael. Women believe that they should get all the praises when they
There
are
are
men
men
out
out
there
there.
that would be teaching that little girl take care of home as well as teach them about other men. You can't teach a male cannot teach a female nothing. And a
Nah.
female can't teach a male
and
anything.
that's a male. That's a
Like-
that's a male. That's a male. That's
no,
a male
I'm talking about
perspective.
as a female, you cannot teach a female how to be a female. That's what I mean as of nothing. I'm not okay. What?
You
Can you
can give perspective.
Can you when that little girl get a period, are you gonna be able to know how to deal with that? Hell no.
I mean, if you experience, yeah, it's not.
No male experience periods.
You act like no single father has ever experienced that and know how to deal with it. There's brothers that grow
Men don't
sisters that
change pads.
understand that.
You can understand, but you ain't when it comes down to it.
You can't empathize with her, but you can sympathize.
I don't know, because when I was growing up, most of the speeches that I was supposed to have from a female, I got from my grandfather, which was my uncle that I didn't know was my uncle, but he did all the talking.
And that's that black people shit, whereas though we don't know really who's our relatives and what they really are. That's just how we do it.
The birds and the bees, all of that.
Raphael said, "Yes, we can." Okay.
If you
Okay, I
say
just
so,
don't-
but I'm gonna take the aspect, and I don't believe I don't believe a man should be teaching a little girl how to take care of the home, because I was around women that were strong, independent women, so they actually worked and they took care of home, and I don't think like a woman's specific destiny is to be in the home and taking care of it, because for one, I don't want no woman to, and that's probably why I've had my problems with women and because I don't want no woman to take care of me, and I don't need a woman to take care of me.
That's why you're single.
Well, that's why I've had problems with women in a sense, whereas though when somebody say, let me cook for you, let me
Right,
do this
right,
for me,
right.
I turn it down because I
Right.
don't have that desire.
So you still believe in gender roles?
I don't believe in gender roles at all. If I believed in gender roles, then no, I don't, because I cook, I clean. My grandmom and my mom taught me how to iron my own clothes, how to wash things. I know, like a woman can't do anything on a gender role thing for me.
So that means that a man shouldn't need to teach a woman how to take care of the house, right?
I don't need a woman to take care of my house. That's the whole, I don't
That's
need,
something that you learn.
right.
Period, because you're a human being and you're growing up. You should know how to take care of a house. And I don't think it matters who teaches you, as long as you learning, because that's something you have to
but
learn
don't-
once you get older.
You know what? What I try to do with my daughters is I just try to tell them how, in this instance, how men are, and to look out for these things.
That's what we do.
That's all. But right, that was it. Perspective, like yo,
A female can't give you.
like right.
Is that a caller? Do we got a caller?
I don't
I'm
know.
excited.
How you supposed to answer it?
P got the phone. Hello?
Hello.
Is it Raphael? Hey, Raphael. Welcome to Behind Closed Doors. We got Okay, go. We got Let It Out on Behind Closed Doors tonight. Okay.
What's up, Raphael?
Hey.
What's going on? See, this is the thing with that. I was raised by a single mom, and she made sure that she taught us, her three boys, how to do every single thing a woman could do except have a monthly period and a baby.
Right.
So what happened is, during that time, you get taught everything about female cycles, about how they clean themselves from the inside out, how to do everything so that one day you have a daughter, you can teach them so that if there's other women that you don't have around, there's no other woman that you have around to teach your daughter that, you don't have to. You'd be able to talk to them, get them through it and understand that, and then you take them to their doctors, their pediatric doctors or whatever to help them, to have them help you, help her understand what it is. It's not saying that you can't teach a girl. You can teach a young woman every single thing that you can, just like you can teach, just like a mother can teach a young man. They can't tell them what a man truly is because they're not a man, just like a man can't tell a woman what they truly is because they're not a woman.
Right.
But at the same time, you can teach them and plant that seed to get them in the right direction from the beginning. And that is the truth. You can do it, and it can be done, and it has been done for many, many years.
If you look at it on that perspective, I hear what you're saying.
Right.
I mean, that's why a lot of time I'm glad that you called because by just reading it on the screen, we can't get the true insight. But I hear what you're saying, and you actually had a special person in your life that actually went into detail and to explain it. And I guess we kind of like in the same boat because like I was raised around women, whereas though they didn't discuss menstrual cycles with me, but they did tell me about the odds and ends of actually how to be respectful to women and actually how to run a household on my own. So whereas though they basically, at a certain point, and I think this is true to anybody, if you find the right person, it's because of love, not because it's because you want this person, not because you need them.
Right.
And because you can't survive without them because you can't feed or like get a clean pair of underwear because you don't know where the washing machine is.
That's what I'm saying. This is what happens.
Yeah.
At the same time, if you really an eager father to want to be there 100% for that daughter and protect her the best way that you can, the only thing you can always protect her with is with an education. You help them out to get them where they need to be, show them how to get it, and show them the way to do it. My mom was a strong mother. She's still around with me. She's a strong mom. And I have a wife that's exactly the same way, a strong mother. You can't teach them the dynamics of what a man is because you're not a man, or you can't teach to your daughter you can't teach your son what a woman is because you're not a woman.
Right.
That is true. But at the same time, if you are actually knowledgeable of your own, you are able to protect, look out, and be there for your kid when they do ask those questions. You need to be able to answer it because you don't want to send them to the wrong person. They have them doing the wrong things, and then later on they just started their cycle, and the little girl in school told them to put a tampon in, and they know they're not supposed to have it if they never was into having sex or anything else. That has happened to young ladies. You have to be able to tell them that you can't do that due to stuff that happens for females and everything else. Trust me, it can be done, and they will listen if you got the right stuff going.
All right. I thank you very much with that, Raphael, for coming in. Hey, listen, what you got on? What you got?
Tonight. I'm loving this stuff.
Thank you. What y'all got coming up for this Monday? What's the topic y'all got coming up this Monday?
It is detox.
Detox.
And cleansing.
Oh,
Detox and cleansing.
Oh, I think I'm calling in on that show.
Yeah, you see the
I think
detox and
I'm
cleansing
Really
queen.
nice for the peoples out there.
Yep.
And, we may have a few people calling in for that one as well.
Okay, cool. And that we thanks for calling in, and I'm gonna give you a little plug for that.
Raphael.
That's Raphael off Let It Out, and that's going to be that's on Mondays at 7 on right here on Plug Studio Network. So this week's
Get
topic
plugged in.
coming up is detox.
Thanks, Raphael.
Thank you.
We appreciate
All right.
your call.
Talk to you later.
Have a good night.
All right.
All right.
Okay. With that, And we'll be
That being said, I think that's our show for tonight, y'all.
yeah. And
Thank
so tune in next week. We're going to
Thank
talk
y'all
about
so much. What age should you
At
let
what
your
point-
adult kids leave the house? At what point?
At
do
what
you
point?
Let the
It's
adult
not an
kids
age
leave?
thing. I don't think it's an age. Well, we'll
think
get
it's
to
an
that.
age thing?
No, it's
It's a race thing.
It's a maturity thing.
Maturity thing.
It's a class thing. I tell you.
Is a what?
Honestly, it's a class thing.
Now let's get a little bit. Is a what?
It's a class thing
A class thing? What does that mean?
because majority of people that are not people of color have homes as opposed to like living like city areas. They live in rural areas, so therefore they're comfortable with their 20, 30-year-old kids staying in their basement or having their own space in the house as opposed to staying in a room in an apartment. And we don't have those affordabilities most of the time being people of color because we in confined spaces already with 3-4 people in the household. So,
That's not
it's a big
necessary.
conversation.
No, it's
Tell me,
okay.
20, 30-year-old
No, okay.
white boys,
My man.
tell you.
Okay, but this is my point, and because this is my point. You're using a New York mentality for the rest of the world, and that's that.
I said city versus rural.
Right, but that's my whole thing because you from New York and that's what you see. But I'm going here to tell you is in a lot of cases when you grow up in the rural or you grow up in another town, whereas though you do have a home, people do wind up staying longer. And it's not all. I know people that live here that live in that's in Wilmington that they have a 4-bedroom house and it's generational. Whereas though it might be the grandparent.
Yeah, but our people go from apartment to apartment. These guys and these young women and young men that are not people of color that stay in their parents' homes till they're 20, 30 years old, they leave in the house to go buy another house.
But it's
Leaving
plenty of
apartments
people.
to go to another
But
house.
it's plenty of people of color that live like that. If you want to say
Demographically, depends.
no, but it's people of color. Now, you talking about you? I think you're basically basing that on you saying African Americans.
No, I said people of color in general.
Not people of color in general, because people from Indian descent, they live generationally. A lot of Hispanics live generationally, whereas though when that daughter marries a man, that man moves into the home within that family home. The same thing. A lot of times Italians,
So who moving out?
but I'm saying a lot of times they live together as a unit, and they might actually move and go into a bigger home, or they add on to their home, and they are people of color.
So do you think black people are the only people that shit on their own people for having a certain age of person stay in their household after 18? Because it's norm for anybody else, but for us, it's like you 20 something. What are you doing here? You should have your own. But in other cultures, they save their money, they gather their money. It's a financial thing. With us, it's like you already broke. They're gonna go be broke by yourself. It's like we're not here to be broke together. That's how it is in the black community. So it's fucked up, but we don't have those advantages. We don't have those affordability.
We do too.
We
I
do
think-
too.
I think we are
What
in a
generation
cycle
wealth do we
of
pass on? to
we're in
have
a cycle of codependency.
But look, this wealth that we have now is new. This is only 2 generations
It's
old.
not.
We only have 2 generations of wealth that's been spread equally to the black community.
Actually, our wealth is dwindling.
And
We
that's
had
even
wealth
worse.
before, but that's a whole nother.
Hold
topic.
on, hold on.
We had wealth in the 1900s, and they burnt that shit down to the ground. We had a
But
whole
but
black
you
community
talking
of
about,
wealth.
but you making a daggone stereotypical role, whereas though everybody is not from the city. Everybody didn't grow.
say that.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's why I said
It's
people
but it's not. But there's plenty of people of other ethnic groups that live together for years and they generationally grow together.
I just said that. So
But I said, but we-
to do with other cultures.
But a lot of times, whereas though, but this is what you want also got to realize too. We as Americans have been brought up as Americans, we always we try to floss and we want to get our own. We don't want to stay generationally. We want to go get our own car. We want to go get our own place.
I think that.
So
Because the American dream is a facade.
because you right, but that's the facade that's been brought to you, so you live that. Whereas though a lot of other we've always grown up in the same home, and this is how we live. We don't think that way as Americans.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
that's-
cut it right
I'm
here.
just
Y'all
saying,
can
that's
talk
how it is.
later on after. Y'all can talk after we get off the
Because
air.
capitalism
and we
is a
will
farce, and that's what you believe in.
American. Like America is a culture spot.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
But beyond 200 something years ago, there was no such thing as an American. An American is an idea. It's not an actual culture. Because America is a culture part of different.
It's what has been sold to you as the way you think. I don't think it's a black thing that to say that when I say about your adult child moving out, basically I'm saying is at a certain point, when is
so
it?
Wait, if you make it $7.50 an hour, where the hell your adult child gonna move to? Because you look, if you obliged by a certain way of thinking, right? And let's say you don't agree with the minimum wage for the whole population. If you were just making it a minimum wage, would you agree that all should be made? How the hell is your child supposed to move out? Where are they moving to? If at 18 they haven't worked anywhere besides some of you, they haven't acquired any finances, no economics. Where's your child supposed to move at 18?
You asking me?
No, I mean, well, it's a general question, but you don't speak.
Well, the answer to
But-
that question again goes back to how that child was raised in choices. And like he said, other cultures build generational wealth. That's the goal. That's why they're there. But we don't do that.
Right.
We don't own shit.
No,
But you
because
don't.
we don't.
It's not always about owning.
The community has a dollar. The Chinese have a Chinese dollar. The Indians have an Indian dollar. We don't have a black dollar. When is the last time we had a black dollar?
Look, we don't need one. Our consciousness is first. You got to change your consciousness
You think
before
we
you
don't
can
need a black
change your
dollar?
life.
You think we don't need a black dollar right now?
Right now, we need to sit down and consciously change the way we think.
That, honestly, you're right. You are right, but that's not the priority right now.
That is the
What is the
priority.
That's
priority?
hold on.
No,
This is
No,
not the
it's
show.
the show.
Yes, because this is not the show. What we're having.
Okay, this is behind the scenes. We need to do some behind the scenes talk, y'all.
No, it's
We
not
gonna
over.
do some behind the scenes talk later. We need to record this because y'all
And
be
guess
getting
what?
y'all be
And
getting
and guess
interested in
what?
all of that.
If you 25 years old and you living in your mama's basement and you ain't trying to be employed, you need to get the hell out.
Your mama
That's
need
the
to
point.
kick You out.
That's my
Your mama need
my
to
point.
Bills need to be lagging.
Yeah.
But that's the whole
Like,
thing.
yeah, what
If
are
you ain't trying to
doing?
be
What are you
better,
doing?
if you ain't trying to be better, you need to move.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I give you that.
All right, y'all. So tune in. We will finish this topic next week, next Thursday at 8:30, y'all. Please tune in, share the live. We appreciate y'all so much. Make sure y'all stay safe out there, and we'll see you next Thursday at 8:30. I'm your host, Latoya Growth, y'all, and this is Crown Royal over here, and we're gonna
Happy
see y'all
Juneteenth, everybody.
later. And happy Father's Day.
Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Happy Father's Day to all the real dads out there. You know what I'm saying? Happy
welcome.
Juneteenth.
You welcome.
No, if you don't take care of your kid, I don't think you deserve a title. I'm sorry.
welcome. You welcome.
That. All right, y'all. Later.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. Later.
Watching the silhouette from the candlelight, slipping and sliding a little more to the right. They say all the freaky bitches come out at night. Yeah, I'm the one that's full of fun, guaranteed to make you come. I'ma put it down for sure. Once you enter through the door, drop them drawers like you Denzel. I don't believe in snacks, you could get the whole meal. That's real. Rose.